Bonjour, my friends. I'm Frankie, and welcome to Club Foodie. During summertime, I rely on my slow cooker and enjoy recipes without turning the kitchen into a sauna. In today's episode, I'll show you how to make my slow cooker barbacoa beef. Juicy, tender, and flavorful. This is perfect for tacos, enchiladas, salads, tamales, and so on. So let's start. Here's our beautiful beef chuck roast, and we'll cut it into 3 pieces before generously seasoning the top with ground sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. Next, in a large skillet over medium-high heat, we'll add canola oil, although I prefer olive oil because it gives a little bit more flavor. And when it's hot, we'll place our meat, seasoned side down, and season the top with salt and pepper. We'll quickly sear all sides until browned. That will give a nice flavor to the dish. That should take no more than a couple minutes for each side. And don't forget to season each time you turn the meat, okay? When the pieces have a gorgeous color on them, we'll transfer the meat to the crock pot, including any juices from the skillet. No, we will leave it behind. It's more flavor for the recipe. Talking about flavor, we'll add some chopped white onions to it, as well as poblano peppers and jalapeno peppers. Another ingredient we'll also add is my Old El Paso taco seasoning. And to get the recipe, click on the top right corner of your screen. For those of you here for the first time, these hands belong to my husband. They're not mine. All right, let's make the sauce. In the jar of a blender, we'll add beef broth, then apple cider vinegar, followed by freshly squeezed lime juice and chipotle in adobo. What I do to have a more precise measurement when dealing with this particular ingredient is to puree it. So to see how, including what I do with the leftovers, click on the link on the top right corner of your screen. We'll also add pressed garlic, and lots of it. Ground cumin, which is one of my favorite spices. Some dried oregano leaves. Then ground cloves. A lot of ground sea salt, and the same with freshly ground black pepper. We'll put the lid on and process until the ingredients are nicely blended, about 30 seconds. It makes about 2.5 cups. So, to facilitate the next step, we'll transfer the sauce to a measuring cup and pour 1.5 cups over the mixture, keeping the other cup on the side for later. Last but not least, we'll add a couple bay leaves. We'll close the lid, put the heat on low, set the timer for 8.5 hours, and let it do its thing. When time is up, we'll remove 1 piece of beef at a time, and using 2 forks, we'll shred the meat before returning it back to the crock and doing the same with the remaining ones. And here's a quick tip. Leave the lid down when shredding the pieces so the heat stays in. When this is done, we'll remove the bay leaves and discard them. Then we'll pour in the reserved 1 cup of sauce. On the blog, I explain more on why I do that, so take a look. We'll stir until well mixed, close the lid, and still on low, we'll set the timer for 30 minutes to warm up the sauce. And my friends, this is our slow cooker barbacoa beef. This recipe is not only delicious but quite versatile. There are so many ways to use it as I described in the intro earlier. Juicy and tender, my version of this tasty barbacoa beef is packed with flavor and sure to please your taste buds. I hope you give it a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts, directions, and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!